I did not see that coming.
No. Hello? Yes, I'm sleepy, thank you.
How long did it take you to become a millionaire?
I don't know about that. I'm okay. But it's, I always tell people, if you're okay being broke for the first 3-4 years, then do this.
Well, you can't put cheap fuel in a Ferrari, right?
No, you can't. The perspective and your mindset and how you perceive the world around you is important.
And the important thing is that to be taking action towards your goal every single day.
Yes.
Because basically with every single decision, every little one, you become closer to your goal.
You know, I have this rule of 3. Does it make me healthier, wealthier, happier?
Okay.
Doesn't? I'll do it.
Exactly.
Does it make me glow or flow? I say no.
Hello and welcome to Biohacking in the City. I am your host, Dr. Elena Serenova, and in this podcast, I'm talking about the two subjects that I love the most, which is health optimization and entrepreneurial mindset. And in today's episode, we have a very special guest, a Dubai celebrity and a world record holder and a serial entrepreneur, Aquaman. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
How are you doing?
Phenomenal.
Okay. I'm sure that everyone in Dubai knows you.
No, not yet. But I'm
Not yet? Well, for the ones that don't,
Yes.
can you please introduce yourself?
Ahmed Ben Chaibah. I own Aquaman water parks and a bunch of other companies. I'm making them regional. I have a Guinness World Record for the biggest water park in the world and 50 other awards in business as best CEO, best entrepreneur, best business, and all these other things.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible. What do you think are the most important traits that made you successful?
Disciplines and detachment.
Detachment.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Double D's. Disciplined, like showing up regardless how you feel, regardless. If you feel a good day, bad day, regardless, it have to be done. And detachment of the no's that I used to get, and detachment from all the highs and all the lows. So regardless, we're having a great day or having a bad day, trying to maintain a flat line between them both is important.
Yes,
So,
that's
yeah.
amazing. I think that's very important. And I think that a lot of entrepreneurs, and especially the ones that just start their business, this is where they fail because they don't have enough discipline to show up for their business no matter what.
And they have this level of delusion. Delusion is good, but then it's different when they assume that they will start business and within the first 2 months they're going to be millionaires. But it's far-fetched from reality. And again, they will find out.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long did it take you
To do what?
to become a millionaire?
I don't know about that. I'm okay. But it's, I always tell people, if you're okay being broke for the first 3-4 years, then do this. It's like a big hockey stick, nothing, and then eventually you start going up. And it's like, it's not about your prayers, it's what you do while you're waiting for the prayers to be received. And people do not understand it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. They just want a swipe and now people are going to buy your product. No, you have your product. It took you a while people to start buying your product. It takes time. And people think, oh, because you're my friend, you're my family, you can support me. That's the exact opposite. It's usually they're the least or the last people going to support you because now you're doing better than them. Unless if they're doing very good, then they have this mindset. But otherwise, most people do not want to see other people doing better than them.
Yes.
And that's fine.
Exactly. So
That's
you
fine.
have to kind of prove yourself to them first.
No, to yourself. Be very sharp, be blunt to them. Because, again, here's the thing. This, again, if you try to take people's opinion and you want to pay your rent, can you do that? No. Can you take people's opinion and their likes and comments and pay your products? No. So why should their opinions matter to what I do? If I lose, it's my loss. If I win, it's my win. It's my input, not your input.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to listen to somebody who never did it before. Like, you've never done what I want to do, so why should I listen to you? Simple.
Yes, very important. I think that when you realize that all the validation that you need is inside of you, like you have to prove it to yourself first, and you have to be comfortable in your own shoes, and you have to kind of keep on doing what you're doing on a, like, regardless of whether you get paid today or not.
Exactly,
Super
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Yes. So what inspired you to start your business?
There was no, like, I had a big corporate jobs before and just left the job, and then I had a injury in my back, I had slip disc. So I was in bed bound for almost 40 days, and all I was doing is basically consuming internet, YouTube, and so on. So on. And I saw this idea in a very miniature size, and said, that's interesting. And then when I started doing therapy and physiotherapy and started moving and walking around, I said, okay, let me just go to the beach. And I heard next to me this parents were saying, I wish there's something for my kids to do. And then within the same couple of days, I was on a yacht lunch with my friends. And again, I don't drink, I don't smoke, don't care about these things. So, and I'm dyslexic, so which I'm very visual. So I was imagining if there's a slide that goes from the top of the yacht all the way down to the water. So those two happened the same week, and then let's start researching that.
Wow.
And then that's the idea how it started, and then, the journey started of failing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you basically realize that there is a bit of a demand in
Yes.
building something
Yeah.
in the space of entertainment.
Yeah. Finding a niche in nowadays is extremely hard. But then finding one and dominate, that's very, very, very interesting.
Yes.
And that's what we did. Like I found a niche in business, and then I dominate that niche.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're expanding elsewhere now as well?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Wow,
Yeah.
incredible.
But this year, this 25 is the final step to put all the foundations for 26 to go. We're going crazy. So
Wow.
whatever I touch need to go to diamonds right now.
Incredible.
There's everything now is in place, and now next year we're gonna go really crazy.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that.
You'll see it.
Yeah,
You'll see it from
I'm
now.
sure I
Yeah,
will.
you'll see it, yeah.
Okay, so you said that you had basically some health issue kind of thing, and I'm assuming that this kind of pushed you into the journey of investigating more health optimization as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the journey was very interesting because we learn all this nonsense about health. The biggest scam of them all, the food pyramid. That's the biggest scam of all scams.
Yes.
I don't know, it's ridiculous. I was always into fitness and health, but then the last 4 years or 5 years, I went through the rabbit holes and tried to understand more about how it works and how to optimize it in the most easiest ways and most natural ways. And that's how I switched my diet and how I track my energies and how my thoughts and the whole system of 360, And
Yeah.
that's when I like, okay,
Did this help you improve your productivity as well?
absolutely.
And
Now,
your
yeah.
performance?
I think now my sleep optimization became 97%. So like my sleep became much better. My energy level is higher. My focus is higher because I have both superpowers, ADHD and dyslexia. So most ADHDers will fog after 4 hours of the day. I managed to remove that fog, and I managed to maintain my stress levels to go lower, and that's just purely just because this is an engine. What fuel do you put in it? What goes in your stomach? And that's important. What kind of fuel you put in?
Yes, exactly.
And that's when I became a carnivore or a hybrid in a way.
Well, you can't put cheap fuel in a Ferrari,
No,
right?
no, you can't. You have to put it. But that's exactly that. That was the mindset. Like, okay, you cannot. I have a super engine in my head, and it's like when I used to eat rubbish food, burgers and pizza, and all the nonsense. I was feeling always tired, stressed, anxiety, and so on and so on. When I switched, like my 12 hours operating is like it's non-stop. My thought process is much stronger. I create solutions much faster. I create just much better, and I can feel it.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So what is your diet like right now? So what do you eat on a typical day?
I intermittent fast throughout the whole year, so every day I'm fasting. So my intermittent fasting is between 14 to 20 hours every day. Every day. So usually I reward myself with food. This whole wake up and eat breakfast, I don't believe it. I don't do it. I need to get up. I need to do the gym, fasted. I need to do my sets, do my run, go to the beach, my business, do some things, made a bunch of money, and okay, now it's feed myself. So usually my first meal was just now, before I came to you. So
Okay.
2. That was
Yes.
the first meal.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, 8 lamb chops and 3 eggs.
Oh, incredible.
That was
Yes.
my first meal today.
No carbs.
No, I haven't touched carbs or sugars for almost 2 years. I might like every now and then will have a small part, but like in general, it doesn't exist in my diet. Eggs is a big staple, so I do, I think, 7-10 eggs a day.
Wow.
I cook everything with butter and ghee. No oil, no processed oil, none of these things. Celtic salt on everything. Ribeye, fatty foods, fatty steaks, chickens are basically seafood, so proteins and fats. I added honey and dates lately, gives nice balance of energy. But otherwise, I eat once a day or twice maximum.
Yes, amazing. And I think that the sequence of food is very important
Yeah.
as well. So first you have the protein and the fat, and if you want to have something sweet, it should be always at the end.
Yeah, exactly. In the end,
Yes.
and and these fats have so much collagen. So like I'm 44 and my skin is like no wrinkles, and that's
Yes.
purely because of the food,
Yes.
real food. Like I don't, and I even stopped taking supplements for a while now. So just
Really?
feeling very good.
Okay.
I'm feeling very good. I don't need any supplements at all. Like when I feel off this way, okay, if I might get some magnesium or but it's always a salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, magnesium, I have some good news
I
for
know.
you today because we just launched our magnesium product.
Magnesium is very good for your shoulders and ligaments.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
extremely good.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Ligaments thrives on that stuff.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so
I'm very aware. Yeah.
what else do you do in terms of, biohacks and health optimization?
I walk barefoot on ground a lot. Charging earth. Saunas twice a week. What else we do? A lot of water. Drink a lot of water, but water with electrolytes, with salt. Not plain water with flushes your nutrition from your body. So I don't just do plain water. I do water with minerals. That's more important. I don't drink coffee, so tea, herbal tea, occasionally twice a week. Gym, obviously, so I do like just full body workouts every day. So I trigger every part of my body every single day. I don't do isolation. I don't believe in that. Because isolation was made purely for bodybuilders to be able to inject themselves with steroids.
Yes.
But I do full body workout because I want to be functional.
So you're basically offsetting physical and cognitive decline with a consistent regime.
All the time. I
Yes.
put my body on physical strains to keep my mental powers high.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And I have in my house this electromagnetic generator. It's a big hack. So that one can create, it's basically sound healing, but times 100.
Wow.
Basically.
Yeah, that's
So-
the pyramid,
Yeah,
right?
that's the pyramid. Yeah,
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's there also.
I saw someone on Russian YouTube
Yeah.
having some pictures of
Of me,
this.
yeah?
Yes, of
Yeah.
you, and then they call you like this rich sheikh and like personalized longevity treatment, something like
But
that.
it does work. It does work.
Yeah.
It does help a lot. If I've been fortunate enough to meet that guy who created this thing, and I've had long discussions with him, and we talked about it and how to improve it and so on. So it was very interesting.
Wow.
So yeah, but I mean that's basically it, and I think something that people don't take hold of is basically your thoughts. Your thoughts and the way you think is a vibration. The vibration is a frequency, and the frequency becomes a magnet, attracts what you want. So control your thoughts.
Yes.
It's extremely important. That's like the most important thing. Like the perspective and your mindset and how you perceive the world around you is important. Like what I am achieving right now and what I'm doing in the next 12 months is all product of my head. Like I have this belief that if God gave me the ability to imagine something, then He will give me the ability to create it. So no matter how
Yes.
crazy my imagination will imagine something, okay, if I've been given this gift to imagine that specific sequence, then I'm gonna find a way to make it happen. And
I
do.
couldn't agree more
Yeah.
because everything that we want at first is being created in the brain, in the
Yes.
head, and then after that we realize this because then it becomes a goal, and then we start working towards the goal.
And it's important that what you just said, the word goal. Stop saying my dream is, because this is just nothing but a brain fart. It's not a dream. A goal is a measurable thing that you can do with specific steps and timeline. And it's measurable, but a dream is just a dream. You forget about it tomorrow. This is my goal. This is how I'm gonna do it, and this is what steps I have to do. My goal is to have lose 20 kilos. Okay, cool.
Yeah, what are you doing for
What's
it
the steps?
today?
Are you gonna eat clean?
Yes.
You gonna do your cardio? You gonna sleep? There are steps behind everything. There's truths and there's steps and process for things. Go through them.
Yes, and the important thing is that to be taking action towards your goal every single day.
Yes.
Because basically with every single decision, every little one, you become closer to your goal. And then the project basically, the progress stacks up and then you get the results.
Like for me, it's very, like I always judge people like, speed. Okay, I want to do this. Okay, if I see you in 2 weeks, I will ask you what you done with it.
Yes.
If it's haven't done anything, it's like you do not want it hard enough or bad enough. Like if you are always taking weekends off, you don't want it hard enough.
Yes.
Like you understand this, you understand very well the concept of 100 hours a week.
Yes,
If you're
absolutely.
not doing the 100 hours a week, do not come to me and complain about, oh, my life is shit. No, you are doing shit behavior that concludes I have shit life. Change that. You're doing fat behavior, people that are becoming fat. Simple. So change that. This will change.
This was the same for me when I was still, let's say growing up in my 20s, and I was thinking, okay, how do I want my life to look like in 10 years time from now, right? So what do I need to do for this? So I was developing my skill set. I was taking action every day. At some point, I was also working 100-hour work weeks, when I was living back in the UK doing my studies, because I wanted to acquire the skill set. And now I'm cashing out on the skill
Yeah.
set and I'm
You
reaping
pay
the
it
results.
early. And this
Yes.
whole narrative of have fun in your 20s is the most ridiculous. No, no. You got to slave, you got to work your ass off in your 20s so you can enjoy your 30s and 40s.
Yes.
20s is not for you just to have fun because what are you? You have no value.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Men especially, like, why are you doing having fun in your 20s? No, you got to work in your ass off. Make a value for yourself. Just because you're married doesn't make you masculine. Masculinity is something else.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. So
Going now. This is good. I'm gonna taste that now.
amazing.
I'm gonna taste that now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, I basically sacrificed my 20s in order to get the results that I have now. And
Yeah.
now we're also growing with the business, at a light speed. We became the number one provider of NMN in the UAE. We have the most selling points here in the country because we expanded beyond Aster pharmacies to Bin Sina pharmacies to Dubai
Good.
duty free, Marina pharmacies.
You know what's the next step now? Next step is now gotta be number one in
Yeah.
the East.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
next step is gonna be the world. Because
Yes.
UAE is cute.
Yes.
It's cute. You can do better. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
That's the mindset. You can always do better
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you realize this, because I think people spend a lot of time to just saying that, oh, I want to live in the present. I want to enjoy the
No, no,
moment.
no.
I want to stop and smell the roses. But
Smell the roses.
why?
Come on. But that's the whole thing. Like, again, some people are happy making $100,000 a year. Fine. If that makes you happy and you continue that, that's not a problem. Enjoy yourself. But don't come to me and expect me to be okay with that. I think yesterday I was with a friend, he's telling me, I'm making 100,000. I was like, it's like, I said, in a day? So, no, in a month. I was like, oh, okay. But that's the whole thing. You
Yes.
need to set your goals. Like you need to be able to say, like, instead of I'm making $100,000 a month, say, no, I'm gonna pay my staff $100,000, which means I'm gonna be making $1 million plus.
Yes.
You have to step back. You have to always zoom out and say, okay, what more can I do? Because excellence is only by always improving who you are, what you are. My role model in my life is me in 5 years. Nobody else. I have no mentors. Nobody. Okay, I see people that inspires me. Cool. Like, I like to be in a room that I feel I'm the smallest person in the room because I feel motivated, and that's fun. Like, there was, it's a funny story I didn't tell about it. I think last month I was sitting with a couple of my friends. They are very big names, generational wealth. Their father, grandfather, they've been doing money for a while. So I was sitting with them, and then they said this thing that humbled me so much. I do good, but then they were showing up each other, not on cars. No, no, no. He said, I go in jets that only have the steps go up to. I don't go to jets that steps go down from. I was like, wow. I felt so humbled and motivated at the same time. I was like, okay, I thought I was doing good. No, 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 no. I need to do more. But then I realized, okay, it's not his money. It's his father and grandfather's money. But that is also something to aspire to,
Yes,
being in a
absolutely.
space that you can do that.
Yes,
That's it, yeah.
it's same for me. It works the same because I actually am getting a new business project now as well. So I
Yeah.
have a business partner, very experienced investor, and we were talking about yachting. And I said that yes, maybe we'll go yachting with my friend in a couple of days from now. And he said, okay, well, how big is the yacht? And I said, I think the one we booked is like 25 meters. And he
Huge. What is
said,
this? It's not a yacht.
he said, no, no, no. Like in Miami, if it's under 100 meters, we don't call it a yacht. We call it a boat.
Yeah, it is. It is 100. Yeah, it is very true.
Yes.
It's very true. It's very, very true. But that's the whole thing. Like, putting yourself in that space make you want to hustle more. Like, when you go and you buy yourself a nice jewelry, for example, a nice bag, you enjoy that feeling. But
Yes.
okay, now you understand. Okay, I need to do that again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Because you have to pay yourself
Exactly.
first. You got to take care of yourself. Like, my vice is watches and cars. Okay, I understand how much effort and work I need to do to purchase that specific item. For me, they just things, but they just it's a reminder to me of the amount of hardship and hard work that I had to go through to reach that, point.
Yes, and
that's
now
it.
you can make more impact because you employ more people, you
Yeah.
make more people happier,
Yeah.
and everyone is getting happier, right? So
Exactly,
this is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how entrepreneurs make, like innovate basically and change the world. I think this is really, really cool when you see it like that, because a lot of people actually say that, yes, but like they have some limiting beliefs, about money is bad
Yeah.
and money.
You cannot attract what you hate.
Yeah. Yes,
You
absolutely.
cannot attract what you hate. You cannot. This is just, no. It's not like I love money. Yes, money is an important factor. It's good to have. It's more like life is a game and money is the top score. So just score. I'm enjoying the game. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the progress of getting a new idea and business and so on. Yes, and the result comes with money. Amazing. Okay, but then here's the thing. Money is just an amplifier. If you are a nice person, it will show what you are. If you're a nice person, we know how nice you are. If you're an asshole, we know how much of an asshole you are. And again, how much more money you're gonna keep in your pocket.
Yes.
Okay, because after a specific number, your lifestyle, everything is paid for. Now the thing is like, I'm a big believer in giving back. Giving back is the best way to scale up. But then how often you give back and how much you give back is important. Do you
Yes.
have an equation? Do you have a specific purpose that you're doing? And that's when people like stop. For example, when you manifest something, for example, the manifestation thing, which is for me is funny. When you manifest, let's say a jet, you can't just manifest a jet. You have to manifest what size it is, what model it is, what's the color of the seats, what's the feeling of the carpet on your toes, what's the name of the steward. You have to understand every single part of it to attract it.
Yes.
You gotta be very specific what you ask.
Yes.
You can't just like be general with that.
Yeah, and
And-
then you just work
yeah, yeah.
towards the version of yourself that actually deserves this reality and is going to
Exactly.
manifest.
And again, nothing replaces work.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You can sit down, pray for it all day long.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
It's very evident when you sit down with wealthy people that have already made it in business that that's the only way they're going to think about how they're going to manifest. Because I also think that this is a funny word. There is no such
there's
thing. You
nothing.
just work on yourself and then you attract what you deserve from the world.
Visualizing is important, yes. The
Yeah.
visualizing part of what you want and how you want is extremely important. Yes, I understand that. But that does not come in, that's like number 4 or 5. The first one, like, okay, understand the concept of overload. Like, do you understand that pressure makes diamonds? You need to go through pressure.
Yes.
And that's, people understand that, yes, hard work, yes.
Yeah.
If it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be easy. They call us 1%ers for a reason.
Yes.
And it's, this whole world of, I'm a CEO. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
First question, if you leave your business for the next 2 months, will the business exist still? No? Then you are a solopreneur. You're
Yes.
self-employed. Relax.
Yes.
Stop throwing these big words and you're not. I'm an entrepreneur. What are you saying?
Yeah. They just like the title.
Yeah, exactly. But again, it takes much more to be that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I think that when you look at it this way and you realize that, okay, well, here is my current skill set. Here is a skill set that I need to acquire in order to, in order to go to the next step and to achieve some different results. What do I need to do about it? Like you also, like your mentality shifts and like you're never in a victim mode again. This is what I've observed with many, many people that are successful. They're never in a victim mode and they realize that everything that happens to them is a direct consequence of their actions every day. So it's a direct consequence of whether they do something or they don't do something. So as they go, they improve their decision making and they improve where they put their energy into, and then they start getting results.
Exactly. But that's the whole thing. Like I said, like, like when I say earlier, detachment. And
Yes.
again, like, it's because, okay, I lost, I won. Cool. Next.
Yeah.
Okay, we understand what happened. Like, what? Because you need to be able to understand because nothing will go away until it teaches you what you need to teach you. So until you learn what is the lesson, it will never leave you.
Yes.
So you need to observe it. You have to understand, okay, why this is happening. Like, I think last week I was going to the mall to buy something, and like I went to this Dubai, and I drove all the way to the air traffic, and I reached there, and then it's like the item I want was not there, but then the lady was there. I remember her name is Maria. She was like, "It's like, you are this guy?" It's like, "Yes." Like, last week I was watching your video and it inspired me, and it's like I was wishing that I can see you and I ask you a question.
Wow.
It's like, yeah. And I sat there and I even Red has something that I just wrote that day. I want to actually read that again to you because it was so much fun. And then I realized one thing, that I left the house that day just to be able to see this person and give her that message
Wow.
and just leave.
Yeah.
And then I went to Dubai Mall and picked up that stuff. I would drove 40 minutes just to go in the mall, to go to that specific time. But I'm very aware of those things.
Yes.
That I've been moved from my house to give this person that 2 minutes. And she was crying. And I gave her a hug, and and she was like, full of happiness and love. But and I was giving her things, and I could see she needed to hear that specific words that I gave her. I remember I gave her these things. I'm gonna read from the phone, sorry.
Yes.
So I told her, trust your intuition, expect nothing, and appreciate everything. Nothing ever goes away until it taught us what we need to know. I'll just say that now, okay? Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. You've survived 100% of your darkest days.
Yes.
Because we did.
Yes.
This is my worst day ever. I can't. And then guess what? You're okay.
Yes. I think that nothing happens without a reason. Everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason, and we're always at the right time, and we have to figure out what do we need to do in the current moment.
Exactly.
What is the function?
Yeah. And I continue with that. I gave her some more. I remember I gave her muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone.
Wow.
Because you know what I mean. You know it's place. You know you're gonna get dirty. Why does your ego think that you can fix it? Just
Yes.
leave it alone.
There is no reason to be upset about anything that happens, because one way or another is basically just teaching you something.
Exactly.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
And you become wiser with any experience, positive or negative.
And then I remember I told her that this one was very good. It's like, where focus goes, energy flows. So you have to be always very aware, extremely aware where you are putting your focus.
Yes.
People's opinion, what this person said about me, all this nonsense. You need to be extremely aware, because that's where your energy goes.
Yes. And then you don't have energy for other things,
Exactly.
right?
Because
Yes.
every day you have it's like every day I have 5 packs of gifts. I don't have more of them. You can't just give them to anybody.
Yes.
You can't.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's more, but there's no extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think when you realize this, that you basically are in so much more control of your life than you think, because every single moment you decide where you're going to focus on and what will be the results consequently, right? I used to be even pissed off, like before, when someone would say that life is a video game, and I say, oh my God, how can you not take your life seriously? But actually, lately, like it really hit me.
You understand, yeah.
Yes, that life is a video game.
It's a game.
Yes, it's like a simulation, and we have so much more control over it than we think. We just need to understand what are the rules of the game.
Or haven't?
Yeah, like in the past.
Okay, which games you played? Give me a name.
Well, I played Counter-Strike.
Okay, amazing. So that's okay. So for you to become better in the game, you gotta make sure you shoot the right ones, and you have to protect yourself. So player number 1 is the most player. That's you.
Yes.
So you have to protect player number 1 the best. And again, in every game, you get better in the game.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the issue sometimes, we dim our light for someone else's darkness. It's like, don't try to fit in a space that you work so hard to get out of. And that's the point. You try to fit in a space. Why do you want to be accepted by that group?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah. What is the value?
Yeah. What's the value? What's the ROI?
Yes.
I have this rule of 3. Does it make me healthier, wealthier, happier?
Okay.
If it doesn't, I don't do it.
Exactly.
Does it make me glow or flow? I say no.
What was the reason you're here today then?
I give support to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I give
Appreciate
support.
it.
I
Yes.
give support to you. So why not? Because again, I don't do podcasts. I stopped doing a lot of podcasts this year because it became repetitive, became boring, and it's like I don't see I get more value sitting with people in real life, and that's more fun.
Yes.
Like when I go to events and talk, or go to today, one of my friends, I know him through social media. He invited me to a place. I took my time, went there, and he was surprised. I came with no entourage, no cameras. I said, no, I came to give you love and support. And I gave him advice and stuff. And he wrote the most beautiful post for me. I was like, I didn't even know I'm doing these things. I'm just doing it because it's who I am.
Wow.
they understand that how much it resonates in that person and how much it can give him that boost to go forward and do what he wanted to do.
Yes.
So yeah,
And
that's interesting.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then you touched his life in
Yeah.
this way. This is beautiful.
Because again, it's that I might say something to you or people in the camera who's watching this, and this will move you 1% trajectory to the right or left, and that will change your whole lineage. Will change.
Yes,
So
the
that
future
because of that
trajectory.
one thing I told it moved you one degree, and that's why I do this stuff.
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah, amazing. Well, going back to the subject of being selective about who you spend your time with, who you spend your energy with,
Yes.
to, I think that the two things that are very important for an entrepreneur is that obviously the mindset, and then the second one is the health. And I think that when you start up a business, you have so many things going on, and they kind of don't focus enough on their health optimization and things
Yeah.
like that. You mentioned that your sleep has been improving recently. Do you think that this also adds up to your productivity?
Yeah, I
And-
think nutrition and physical movement and rest, those optimizes everything.
Yes, yeah.
Everything.
And then it clears out the energy, like it adds up the energy for your decision making as well during the day. Yeah,
Your fatigue level becomes much higher, so you
exactly.
don't fatigue too early.
Yeah,
And that's an interesting observation. I was saying, okay, I don't get tired deciding things that early.
yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think is like one daily non-negotiable for you in terms of routine or health optimization?
There's a bunch of them, to be honest. I mean, being hydrated is very important. Hydrate yourself is very important. Breathe properly is very important, because, like, whenever I see somebody stressed, like, first thing, breathe. It's like, what is it? Let's just be conscious about you breathing.
Yeah,
Because what happens when you're stressed, your shoulders goes up. When your shoulders go up, there's no blood and oxygen coming to your brain, and then you can't function properly. So when you breathe, your shoulder goes down immediately and relaxes. Hydrate. It brings back nutrition to your body and so on the right way. So these two simple moves, actually, no matter how silly and simple they are extremely important for your body to function properly. I think also saying no to things.
yes.
No.
Yeah.
Like this, like if I can leave with, no.
Yeah, very important, because when you say no to something, you say no to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like saying no to, like, for example, I say, you call me Ahmed, can you please take me to the airport today? I said yes now. So now you are my problem now. If I'm late, you're gonna give me a hard time for that.
Yeah.
If something happens to me, I can't take you. You give me a hard time because you must have it. And it wasn't even my problem. It wasn't even my problem. I was
Yes.
being nice.
Yeah.
So next time, call Uber.
I had a very interesting experience last night. So I took an Uber, and actually the driver was so upset about something. I think he was really trying not to cry while I was in the car. And I was just so shocked by the experience, because I thought I was having a bad day. And then I realized, like, dude, she's not worth it.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. But yeah, but true. Like, like I always say, like, always count your blessings.
Yes.
Count
Yeah.
your blessings. You have. It could be worse.
Absolutely. This is what I thought about it yesterday as well. I think that I also was meant to take this Uber and, to kind of basically give a bit of an emotional support
Yeah.
and say a couple of two kind words to a stranger.
Yeah.
And he really needed that.
Yeah. But
Yes.
that's it. Yeah, exactly.
What is your new venture all about?
So we have Aquaman, the biggest water park in the world. That's gonna be expanded a little bit more. And I took literally next door to it a new space, and we're doing something called Jet Fun. So basically,
Oh,
it's
wow.
jet skis and jet cars. So we started with 4 jet cars and I think 20 jet skis. And I'm putting a Ferrari on the terrace of my house apartment, so you can see from all the whole street. Because why not?
I did not see that coming.
No. It's happening next week. There's gonna be a lot of cranes downstairs or in
Oh,
the wall
wow.
outside, because the
Oh, you're going to bring it in with a crane.
yeah, because it's
Wow.
like all the way up.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
because we have the terrace with the pool outside, so we pour it outside so you can see
Yes.
it. It's like, yeah, here's my business.
Incredible.
Because I think doing things in a crazy way is always fun. And again, this is something I imagined. I imagined it, so like it was hard to make it happen, but it is something that you should do. Like same thing with my business. When I started the business, the first year in business, I was rejected 617 times. So almost every single day, 2 or 3 people tell me, no, this business is not gonna work. And then continued, and then I did the first water park, and then that went bust, and then the partner I had on the way left me with so many legal cases and bankruptcy, and then for the first, I think 4.5 years, I was 1.8 million dirhams in debt. Like, I remember I woke up one day, got a text from the bank, 1.8 million dirhams in minus.
That's insane.
And it's okay. I was like, okay. And I started laughing at myself. It's like, okay, now what are we gonna do? So, okay, what do I do right now? Start crying. So I was making money for the first 4 years, but it's always going to pay in legal fees, lawyers, salaries, and debt. So that I remember, like, and it's always for me, it was very interesting. I just figured it out yesterday. I used to have a Rolls Royce, sold that for the business to start, and then lost all the money. I had a Nissan T, the hatchback, black one, which I still have, and I slept in that car many times when I was in locations and so on and so on. And like, I can't go back home; it's too far. I need to wake up in 3 hours. Okay, sleep in the car, and I wake up in the morning, early morning. I'm there fixing things with the guys, and I realized it's not. The money doesn't make me. I make the money. It's the journey that I had to become what kind of man I became to get that space. So when people tell me, oh, you're local, you're Marathi, you must be born in money. Cool. I mean, that's a nice story you want to hear yourself. But here's the thing. People think I am the hero for doing this, and people think I'm the villain, and I have money and so on and so on, and I'm the villain. Either way, I'm neither of them. People will see me wherever they will see me, because that's when they're going to see me. I will just always do what I want to do, how I want to do it, with who I want to do it. Because that's the only way to be true to myself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
This is what separates winners from the losers, because winners, they just don't accept no for an answer, and they don't accept any circumstances under which you're not going to succeed. So failure is basically not an option. So you keep on persevering no matter what.
But I think quitting.
Yes, quitting.
Because you will fail, but then what will you do after failing? That's the question. Are you gonna quit or not? And that was again, I'm not the smartest person out there, but the genius thing I did is one thing: I just never quit. No matter how impossible or how hard it was, I just went at it and fought with everybody till I got what I wanted. Now, and I learned one thing, like, it is important to surround yourself with the right people, and if you don't, surround yourself with only you. But the most important question with that question is, like, how is your relationship with yourself? Are you your best friend or your worst enemy? You cannot be both, because you cannot be in war with the world and yourself. And that's what people are like, mountains are there not to carry, it's for us to climb. Remember that difference between these two. So this is very important, like, to be best friend with yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Because when you're just with yourself, you should be in the best company. So you can keep on going no matter the circumstances, no matter who else is around, right? Yeah, super important. And this is, I think, where the health optimization comes in. As you said yourself, you optimize so much with routines, supplements, and nutrition, all this stuff. What about IV drips? Have you done those before?
I did IVs for a while.
Mm-hmm. Which ones do you know?
I did the NAD plus, and just the normal, like, rejuvenating and, like, energy. And I honestly did not all the time I see them working. NAD is a very spectacular thing.
Yes.
Because it's not, if it's not the right molecule and stuff, it's not going to be that quality, not the right clarity. Because between 98 and 99 and 100% is such a different molecule.
Yes.
And your body will receive it differently.
Yes.
And that's people don't understand that they're different molecules.
Yeah.
The 98 and below and 99 and the 100 is, every one of them is a different molecule in your body. And unless you know the difference, and that's legit is really that one, it's going to give you that benefits.
Absolutely. NAD is a very important molecule, but I think that actually supporting it with IV drips is not the best, because you can actually take something like an NAD precursor, like NMN, that we sell in a capsule form, because we've shown the absorption, we've shown that it's working, it's super efficient. I personally do some IV drips sometimes, but not NAD. So I also do, some rejuvenating cocktails, branched chain amino acids, NAC, antioxidants, things like that. They're actually working quite fine. But when it comes to NAD supplementation, I personally prefer supplements, and that's the reason why I started the company, right?
And then when you had,
Yes, exactly. So with that in mind, we actually have a little gift for you today.
I don't want to give to me, sorry. I'm sleep good for me.
Well, I'm so sorry, but this is not an option. We're still going to give you a gift,
Fine, bring it on.
whether you want it or not.
It's okay. I put it in my pool. Thank you very much.
Okay, well,
let's
here
open
you
it
go.
up.
Yes, this is
Let's see what we
a
have.
gift from Ahmed Bio.
And then value. Okay, I know this one.
Yes, we have
What's
Ahmed.
this?
We have the
Relax,
new
dream, repair. Oh,
magnesium.
magnesium.
Yes, this is
Oh.
something that you.
Hello? You got this? Okay, good luck. Hello? Yes, I'm sleeping. Thank you. See that? That's good, yeah?
Yeah, so. Yeah,
NAD
an
brain.
NAD brain, super important. Take it in the morning, and it has an amazing effect when it comes to preserving the NAD in your brain. Yes, so this is a little gift.
Thank you
So
very much.
we'd like to thank you for your time. Thank you
Hoppa.
for woohoo! Thank you for being with us today, Ahmed.
Give
And-
love. It's always good.
Yes,
Cost nothing.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for being with us today. Like and subscribe to Biohacking in the City. This was a really cool episode all about the mindset of an entrepreneur and health optimization with Aquaman.
Oh, God.
Okay, wow.